Hey everyone, my name is Vishwadeep and I welcome you all on PW channel. Lot of people know lot of things, but still they are not able to follow the correct path, and because of that they are not able to get the intended result. It's something like, we know that if we will do exercise daily we will get fit. We know that if we will eat healthy we will be fitter for longer time, we will be having healthier lifestyle. We know that if we study more then we can score more in our semester exams, but still we are not able to follow a lot of stuffs. Why? Just because of the routine, discipline or something. But there are many students who are still serious and who are trying to do a lot of things, but still they feel like the things are not falling in the place. But why? For that purpose, I have brought a session for you guys just to tell you that what those 1% students are doing different than all those hardworking students, such that they actually get success, they actually follow the correct path and they actually fall in the place, into the correct place actually, so that they will succeed in the future. They are succeeding in the present also. So let's try to find out those successful mantra which you if follow, if you are serious enough, if you are putting enough efforts, and still if you follow those points, you can get definitely, not even uncertain, not even undefined, it is certain, yes, it is definite that you will definitely get success in GATE kind of exam. So I have brought 5 different points for you guys. Among those 5 different points, the very first point is, do not run for the syllabus but run for the concepts. Try to learn the concept, not to understand and remember. No, try to learn what exactly the concept is, how that concept is related to other concepts, how those concepts will be utilized to solve the questions. That you will have to learn, not study. There is a huge difference between study and learning. Study, you just remember, pass the exam semester 1 and forget next day, done. Learn, if you learn, you can remember for longer, you can use it for implementation wherever the concept is needed. There is a very simple question I am having. How will you get marks in GATE? Let's say you're writing GATE exam. How exactly you will score in GATE exam? By, answer is, look at this, by showing to the GATE committee that you have completed syllabus. Will you get marks or will you get score in GATE exam by just showing to the GATE committee that, see, I have completed my 100% syllabus, give me 10 extra marks or 20 extra marks or 30 marks or like that. I have completed 80% syllabus, at least give me 15 extra marks. No. Then even though if you complete the syllabus, you will not get the marks. Then what? Sir, how we will get the marks? By solving the question. So you need to focus on the correct place, focus on the correct thing, and that is the concept through which you can solve the question, rather than just having a tick mark in your mental satisfaction. Syllabus done, yes. This course done, yes. This course done. Notes, yes, I do have. Do you remember anything? No. You have learned much of the things? No. Only a few things you learned, few questions you can solve and score. Sir, I have completed an entire syllabus, I still could not get more than 30 marks. Why? Because of this particular thing. You did not learn the concept. So there are many students, actually more than 90% students, doing the same thing, attending the classes, studying everything, trying to mug up everything, but they do not concentrate on the concepts and problem solving. So you'll have to concentrate on that. You will have to concentrate on that. So this answer is of course not correct. So correct answer is what? You will have to learn the concept and concentrate on problem solving. Okay, next point is, keep fear of tests aside and face it. Lot of students actually do not write the test. They prepare hard, they practice in the normal day routine, they practice PYQs, previous year GATE questions, and they do everything, but they don't want to write test. Why? Sir, I have written a test and I could not get more than 2 marks or 5 marks or 10 marks, so I just left it. Until I will be 100% prepared, I will not write the test. But how you will be 100% prepared? How you will be 100% prepared? To make yourself prepared, you will have to attempt the test. Even though you score less, that's not your GATE exam result, na? If let's say you are writing a test, out of 30 marks, Let's say out of 50 marks, you are scoring 10 marks or 15 marks. Is it your GATE exam result? No. But assume if this will be your GATE exam result, you will be more disappointed. Yes. Dejected. Yes. You will be crying like anything. Out of 50, I am getting just 15 marks, 10 marks. Out of 100, I am getting just 30 marks. No. Even though working that much of hard, no. That's what I am saying. If this is not the GATE examination marks, we will have to keep this particular thing in mind, that I don't want such kind of marks repeated in GATE exam. So let me just practice more about the test. Why the test? Tests are important. Students are afraid of the test like anything. You don't have to publish those score anywhere. You don't have to show that to on LinkedIn or any other fella. To any other person, you don't have to show those test marks. But just to yourself, you show. You say that, sir, when I write the test and I don't get the marks, my confidence goes low. See, when a true sports person plays a game and that fellow did not get success or do not get success, you know what happens? That fellow just mark down the mistakes what he or she did in that particular game, and then the true sports person who is genuine towards his or her career, who is very serious towards his or her career, that true sports person will analyze what mistakes he or she has done, and then next time that fellow will try to improve the mistakes, and that is where the game of test comes into the play. You can see a particular team practicing, among them only not playing any game, and they are saying that until we are complete with the practice, we will not play any game. We will directly play the game in the World Cup matches. No re baba. Practice is needed. That's why practice matches are needed, and that is where you need to understand these tests are needed. Direct feel you should have of the exam, that when you will go to the exam, what kind of mistakes you can do. So look at this. These are the 4 problems you don't know you have, but you will identify through the test. If you don't know, I always, in my all the strategy sessions, I always tell my students, these tests are mistake identifiers. Yes, my dear students, these are mistake identifiers. When you don't know where you can make mistakes, by writing the test, you can identify your own mistakes, and you can improve them beforehand, before going for the GATE examination, so that you can eliminate all your problems, all your mistakes, and in the GATE exam you will be performing perfect. So what exactly the problems you can have? Do you know what problems you possess while giving a test? Like, will you be able to finish entire test in given time? Will you be able to solve a specific type of question quickly? Will you be able to think quickly under pressure? Too much pressure is there of GATE exam, buddy. So under pressure, will you be able to think sharply and think quickly and answer new questions? Will you be able to recall all the concepts which you have studied during the test while solving the question when you don't have your notes in your hand? Lot of such kind of problems you may have. Do you know where you are lacking behind from others? No, you don't know. Do you know how much will you take to solve GATE paper? No. Do you know where you can make the silly mistakes? You feel like, sir, how can I make the silly mistake? Write a test, you will understand. You certainly will make a lot of silly mistakes. After writing 4 to 5 times GATE examination, I also can commit silly mistakes. So of course, you guys are very newbie in the GATE examination preparation. Maybe you might have written paper 1 or 2 times, 3 times maximum, right? I have written GATE examination first time in 2009, last time 2018, and in between that 5 times I have written the GATE examination. Scored all India rank 19, 682, 119, 440, and many ranks are there. So the thing is, if you guys are thinking like, how can I make silly mistakes? You attempt the test, you will understand you can make silly mistakes. And those silly mistakes can be what? Array, people do this also. 2 into 3 equals to 9. Yes, 2 plus 3 equals to 6. Such kind of silly mistakes people do. Question is asked, answer in millisecond and giving the answer in nanosecond. Question is asked about page number and person is answering something else. Oh, this is the concept of computer science. If you don't understand, it's okay. But I'm just saying that whatever question is asked, you are too much into that question and its solution that you just forget that what they have asked. They have asked this and you are answering this. Why? Just because you were too much into your flow of the question solution. So even though toppers, even though sharp minds also make a lot of silly mistakes initially, you'll have to understand where the silly mistakes can occur, and you'll have to identify them, and for that you'll have to write the test. Just because there you'll have to do everything quickly, the time limitation is there, the time crunch is there, the pressure is there, and that you will have to practice. Yes. So these all problems you cannot identify until you write the test. So if you realize all your mistakes, all these by test, then how much time you will need to solve them all? That's another big question. Lot of students think that, sir, my planning is I will finish the syllabus till October and November. After that, I'll take 1 or 2 months for revision, practice, and after that in last 1 month, January, I'll attempt the test. Let's say you have attempted very first test on 1st of January, new year. That day you identified lot of mistakes. You understood that this particular course, so I don't remember much. This particular course, majority of the topics are okay, but one topic, one chapter is there where I am not able to answer good questions or quality questions. So when you are identifying those mistakes, how much time will you have with you to solve them? Problem? Yes, problem. Problem is there? Yes, problem is there. So if you identify your problems well ahead of time, you may have 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. You must have 3-4 months to solve them all. And that is why I urge all the students that finish the syllabus till August, maximum September, and then along with the revision and practice, start writing test at least from October. At least, even though if you can start earlier, perfect, no problem at all. So when you start writing the test, you identify a lot of mistakes and you will have enough time to solve them. I'll take a very simple example from a sport. Let's say there is a team sport. Indian cricket team we will talk about. Let's say Indian cricket team is going to have a World Cup in just 1 month time. And now they started playing that kind of a format where they are playing the World Cup next month. 1 month is remaining. They have played some 4-5 matches and they have identified that they are not having a good player to play on the position number 4. Whoever will come on batting number 4, that fellow is not there. Now in 1 month, they cannot make ready a new person who can play on the position number 4 and also can participate in World Cup. That much of trust, that much of ability, that much of skill some person should show. And that is where I am telling you, if the same problem India will understand 1 year or 2 years ahead of the World Cup matches, India will try and test multiple other players and they will understand, okay, this player is playing well, this player is playing well, this player is not playing well. So they can test and understand which particular player will play on the position number 4. Exactly same thing you can do. If you will have enough time to solve your mistakes, you will not panic. Otherwise, what happens? You write the test, you are not getting marks because of lot of mistakes you are doing. Even though you completed syllabus, you completed one-time revision, you completed a few practice and PYQs, everything, but still you are not getting marks just because still there are a lot of loopholes in your preparation. You are identifying them, but you don't have enough time to solve them. What you will do? You'll not be able to score well, and that is why I say start the test as soon as possible. The toppers always do this, and that is why they are able to solve their majority of the problems and mistakes whatever they can do beforehand in last 4-5 months, and easily they can score better. That's why the serious students always are into the correct path. They are not falling in the trap. At the end only we will write the test. Test is nothing but the practice only now of the exam. That's it. No, test is mistake identifier. Remember that. It is not just the practice of the final exam. It is more than that, and that's why do not be afraid of the test. Number 3 is small things make a big difference. Most of the students do not focus on small things. What those small things? Like first point, I can solve this type of question. So why to practice? Like, let's say a common topic I take, there is a question of probability. You have learned probability, solved 3-4 questions, fine. Now many questions are there for you for practicing. You see like, hey, these are easy question, I can solve them, why to practice? That is another mistake. Small thing, but you are not concentrating on that. I know you can solve the question, but how much time you will take to solve that question matter most. Yes, you know why? Just because in GATE examination you will be having only 180 minutes to solve 65 questions. Not even you will attempt all 65, but at least 50-55 questions you will try to solve. Fine, if I say 10 questions you will not solve at all, you will not even attempt. Why? By looking at them only you will leave them. Fine, just because you don't remember the concept or the question is very new or different or something, but at least 50-55 questions you will attempt. For each question you will be having 3.5 minutes, that's it. Each question, if you are having 3.5 minutes reading and solving, if you don't practice, the same question which you could have solved in just 2 minutes, you are taking 4-5 minutes. The same question, the question from your own solved practice questions only, that question is not having any tough concept, direct question which you have already practiced a few times, but that question is taking more time in GATE exam. Why? Just because you did not practice. That is where you are wrong. You'll have to practice the question that much that you can solve each type of question quickly. No matter what, if you know the concept, you practice and practice and practice and practice more and more number of questions so that you can be quick in solving those kind of questions. Second, too much time left, so let me go slow. बहुत time बचा हुआ है. Lot of people think like that, so much of time left, let me go slow, let me be relaxed. We have enough time, we can go slow. Later on you realize we don't have enough time, so let's do not do anything. So initially when there was lot of time, you did not do much. In the last few months, when not enough time is left, you are not doing much. Why? Just because, see, this much of time remaining, we have this much of time, this much of work left. How can I put entire work into this? So I'll not do anything at all. Even though people try to accommodate in lesser time many things, then what? They start panicking. So this much remaining, that is also remaining, that is also remaining, that is also remaining. Time is only this much left. What should I do? See, this tension you start taking from starting. All the toppers take tension when nobody is taking tension. All the toppers are being serious when nobody is serious initial time. When they can finish up most of the syllabus, they can finish up most of the task, and in the end moment when this much of time remaining, they'll be having left this much only, so that no panic happens. So that if any unexpected problem occurs, like we did not plan that a particular course will take 10 days of revision. We have planned in 5-6 days it will be done. 5-6 days extra it has taken, so that 5-6 days they will be able to manage from their buffer time, just because they have saved a lot of time initially by completing the task quickly initially. So not too much time left. Even though if you are done with lot of things, still too much time is not left. Start being serious if you are not, and if you are already serious, make it more serious effort so that you guys can finish the syllabus and most of the things quickly. Syllabus finish, and after that exactly same amount of time will be needed. I'm telling you, when you finish your syllabus, after that exactly same amount of time will be needed for revision, practice, test and mistake identification, plus solving those mistakes. You'll take a lot of time. I know that. I know, I have seen a lot of students. So that's why quickly finish the syllabus. Not enough time is remaining, remember that. 𝐂𝐿𝐴 score 100% in aptitude and easy courses. My marks are 60% confirmed. So why should I study them? Students are not even learning aptitude concepts, not even practicing aptitude concept. With just 100% confidence they are giving, aptitude to I can solve, sir. Any question you give me, I can solve. I know you can solve, but again, timing matters, na buddy. The aptitude questions are always like that they are having small tricks hidden. If you can identify those tricks quickly, you can solve question in 1 minute or so. If not, then you will keep trying, and you will spend 5-6 minutes extra like that only. Practice will help you improving your such kind of trick identification. If you learn aptitude, lot of kind of questions, you will easily identify that how to solve such kind of question and how to attempt those kind of question. You can save a lot of time. Your favorite courses also you'll have to study at least once. You'll have to practice enough so that even though you know everything, even though you can solve many of the question, but still there are always some point of, you know, some particular point of area, kind of area where you can still have improvement. There always chance of improvement, always, for us also, for you guys also. Nobody is perfect. So do not have that overconfidence ever. Fourth point, leave overthinking and over planning. So most of the students who are serious will not do this. Overthinking, I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll not get succeeded, I'll not get success, I'll fail like this. So many students are doing overthinking and over planning also. Complete perfect plan, 4 to 6 this study, 7 to 8 this study, and they are daily planning and no execution at all. So rather than planning too much and thinking too much, let's do work. Let's do work. Plan of action you are making, then make the action first so that that plan of action actually works. Can you score better when you only think and but not do anything? No, of course. But students are, when sitting for studying, will I be able to get score 50 marks, 60 marks, IIC I want to go, IIT I want to go, IIT Bombay is my target, will I be able to, I failed previously in JEE, now will I be able to see? I'll tell you one thing, for 95%, more than 95 in fact, in 99% GATE toppers are JEE failures. They could not get good score in JEE. That is why they attempted GATE, so that they can do MTech at least from top colleges of country. So 99+% students are JEE failures only. They could not get really good branch in top colleges, and that's why they are giving the GATE examination. So don't worry about that. Second thing is, this is the age when you start, you know, being serious about your career. In the age of 16, 17, 18 years, you are not so serious about your career just because you are very naive, child, teenager. You don't understand about career much. Now you understand. Now you see your father and mother working hard like anything. You understand their pain and their hard work and their efforts. So you be serious at this age. Start being serious. So when you being serious here and start being serious here, you put more serious efforts towards your own career. And when you start giving true efforts, the correct serious efforts, then the very first success happens with the GATE examination. Before that, you never actually were serious enough. Never ever. Not in 10th exam, not in much of the 12th examination, not much in the AE, JE or JEE exams and all. So what happens when you are first time serious enough and when you are first time getting success? This is the very first time you are getting the success. For me also it has happened same way. The biggest possible success I had till my age of, you know, engineering was GATE examination only. Till the age of 22 years, the biggest success I had was the GATE examination result. Before that, nothing happened big. Any big thing happened? No. So everybody has that particular phase that I never did big thing before. Will I get this big thing this time or not? So if the GATE examination result is the very first success you are going to have, before that you have not had any kind of success, any kind of big thing, of course that kind of thought comes in your mind. Will I be able to score well or not? But listen, this is the first time gonna happen and will happen only when you have the action into the picture. If you don't have the actions, you are gone. So please be aware of those thoughts. If such kind of thoughts happen, then you just tell to yourself, all the GATE toppers are also having this as their first time success or first success of the life or of their career. So don't worry about that. Just keep working hard. Don't overthink, don't overplan. Can you score better when you spend more time, enough time more than enough time only on the planning and not executing the plan perfection. Second point, you just read it and of course you can have the answer. No, of course. Just planning. 1 hour per day you are spending only on planning. 1 week plan, 1 month plan, 1 day plan, and you are not executing them. We making plans, not doing much. Making plan, not doing much, rather than just do something. Plan, of course, certain period of things you need to plan. Certain things you need to plan so that you can have structured learning. You can have structured planning so that you cannot be distracted. That this is pending, this is pending, this is pending. No, I know what are the pending things are, and I will do this particular thing today. Just because for rest of the things, I am having dedicated time separately. So if you are planning, of course, the things will place in better place. Things will be falling into the better place. Things will be in the correct sequence. You don't have any panic or you don't have any frustration just because I'll have to do this also like that. You will not think, you'll not be distracted, etc. Your focus will be good. But over planning and not doing anything will not help. Can you score better when you don't have self-belief because of overthinking and over planning? That is another question. Self-belief is the very first point which comes before the success. Yes, when the success comes, before success over nana, self-belief comes. So when you believe on yourself, then only you will be successful. That is true. Any person who got success in the life, they had belief on their own methods, their own thinking, their own ability. Once you'll have to believe on yourself, and that belief should be too hard, too much, that other fellow also start believing on you, that no, this particular fellow shown, yes, this has something. This fellow has something, some good thing, and this fellow definitely will go up. And that is what I'm saying. Self-belief is most important part of getting success at very first place. Next is time management. Fifth point is time management. Time management is very crucial. People are trying to manage the time, but they are not able to. Why? Just because they don't understand those micro levels. So at first place, you'll have to manage the time at micro level. If you have time between two lectures, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, you use your phone or you just relax, etc. At that moment of time, you can do certain small tasks which do not require much of the focus, which do not require much of the things like planning for the next day, writing something, making notes, practicing a few questions, or sending some messages to the friends, initiating the doubts, anything which are non-productive direct work, but indirect work involved in your preparation, those kind of things you can utilize in the filler time, so that your actual time when you have 2 or 3 hours of study time, at that time you can do what? You can just study, focus on what actually needed the direct work, practice, PYQ practice or etc. Collecting the notes, watching some kind of motivation video or such kind of videos you can do in the filler time. Traveling time when you are going to college or coming back from college, or if you have some kind of free lectures at that time also, you can just use those filler time in those other stuffs so that you can have enough time for study. So micro level, up to micro level, you will have to manage your time. Saving time from doubt solving, saving time from unnecessary discussions on the group, saving time from watching lectures of same subject from multiple sources. This is certainly bad. If you are watching single subject lecture from 2 different sources, that is totally time waste. If you have 2-3 years time, it's okay. If you don't have 2-3 years time, even though if you have 2-3 years time, I will recommend that watch one subject from one teacher only, one source only, and then go ahead with other learning. In your engineering domain, in your career domain, you might have other stuffs. Like in computer science, you have skill development like machine learning, AI and programming and coding. In electronics, you have VLSI related things. In civil engineering, you have softwares like AutoCAD or something for designing purpose. You have in the same mechanical designing also, automobile also. So you have a lot of other skills to develop, right? Spend time on that. One subject, if you are learning from one place, if you practice enough, you can score enough. You can score good in that particular examination. So why to spend 100, 120 or 150 hours to learn one same subject from other teacher and just increasing 1 or 2 marks in our GATE examination, rather than I'll practice or I'll revise all the subjects in that particular 200 hours and I can have at least 5-10 marks extra by that practice or revision. So don't do that. Save time. Utilize time from college hours, which I told you just now. In the college hours you have a lot of time. People are saying, sir, friends are not letting us study. Why you are telling your friend that you are going to library for study? Just just गायब हो जाइए. Yes, just run away and sit on that corner of your college where nobody can find you. Just tell your friends who are your genuine true friends that I want to study no matter what. If you will disturb me, I will not be friend with you anymore. Oh, really sorry, but I am just breaking your friendship. I don't want to do that. But if your genuine true friends are there, they will certainly understand your concern. If you are too much concerned about your own career, they will understand that this fellow will not stop until we will leave that fellow. You will be able to find out the time. I also had a lot of friends. Initially they were poking me, "Arey, hey, GATE preparation he is doing. See, this is big fellow, man. GATE, he will crack GATE, etc., etc." They used to comment a lot, but I did not take it on my mind, just because my focus was on GATE preparation. No matter what these people are saying, these people will praise me after my GATE exam result, and the same thing happened. The same people who are commenting on me and my approaches, those same people coming to me and saying, "Congratulations buddy, yaar, wow, GATE rank, wow yaar." No matter what my career it was, I tried. Of course, I have spent enough time with them also, bunked some classes in engineering and went for, some kind of fun in the canteen, sitting and talking and just enjoying with the friends. But there was a limitation. Certain period of time only I spent with friends. Remaining time I was trying to prepare for GATE in library or other lectures. I had some kind of lab work and practical work. 2 hours lectures were there. Among those 2 hours, first hour I was trying to finish those lab and practical work, so that remaining 1 hour I can do or I can utilize for my GATE practice. If my laboratory work is done, I can spend that 1 hour for any learning I want to. I did it. You can also manage your time. Rather than just wasting time over there, you can concentrate. Yes. Utilizing time from fillers between two stuffs, as I already told you. So if you guys are able to do that, then you are in 1% of those students. Congratulations. If you can follow all those points which I have told in this particular session, then certainly you will be in those top 1% of the most serious students who can do the perfect task, and they can replicate the same perfection in the result also. Good luck for your preparation and good luck for your result. Keep learning happily. I'll keep bringing a lot of such sessions, but if you have some recommendation, please drop in the comment box. If you are willing to have what kind of session from our end, and if you find this particular session well, comment about that also, that how did you find this particular session. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye bye.